Okay, so suppose the question is what we are, just a moment,
Yeah.
converting the sum of product into shorthand notation. So write down this heading.
Yeah, ma'am, this we did. Till that
This
question.
we did. Okay, so this we did.
Yeah, till you are. Yeah, no, this we are.
So take the example. So suppose I have the sum of the product. So sum of the product, so x dash plus y dash, it is suppose example given into x plus y, and then we want the sum of product to express it in shorthand notation. Shorthand means either in mean term or in max term notation. What we do, we write the expression. So you write down this expression, x dash plus y dash into x plus y. Now x dash plus y dash means x complement means 0. Okay, so 0 and x plus y means 1 1. 0 0 in binary
Binaries.
is sorry, in decimal it is m0, and 1 1 of binary in decimal is 3. So the, and since it is the product of sum, so we call it as max term. So we have capital. So we have m0 and m3. So your x dash plus y dash into x plus y is in shorthand notation. We will write m0 into m3. Wherever there is capital N, you will the sum. Okay, and sum of the product. And so here there is a product. So I have the dot sign. Okay, so write down this example.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next one is, suppose I give you another example. I want the shorthand notation is given. So for product of sum, we use pi. For sum of product, that sigma, वो epsilon वाला. Okay, E जैसा symbol है ना. So for shorthand notation for the product of sum is we write f is pi. We write that pi little bit big into 1, 3. Okay, so this is the shorthand notation is given to you, and from this shorthand notation I want an expression. Expression means in terms of the literals, that is a, b, c, or a dash, b dash, c dash. So suppose f of pi, write it little big, okay, compared to your normal writing, in bracket 1, 2 and 3. So 1, 2, 3 over here means it is
1, 2, 3 means M1,
M2 and M3. Okay, and since it is the product of sum, it is the max term. So M1, M2, M3. Now what is M1? M0, we have M0, M1, M2 and M3. So M1 is 0, 1, M2 is your 1, 0, and M3 is 1, 1. Okay, so from this pi 1, 2, 3, we have M1, M2, M3. Means it is 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. And it is, remember, product of sum. So there is a product. So that's why we have put that dot over here, dot over here. Okay. And then I will replace this by the expression. So this stands for the first term. This stands for the second term. So first term is 0. Okay. So it is a plus b dash. Then I have 1. So that is a dash plus b. And wherever there is 1, 1, we have a dash plus b dash. So we replace zeros with either x or y and ones with either x dash or y dash. Please write down this rule. Simply, if the variable is 1, we take the complement of that variable. Remember this. And if the value of the variable is 0, we take the variable as it is. So that's why wherever there is a 0, we take the variable as it is. Wherever there is 1, we take the complement of this. So since here the second one is 1, so we take the second variable, that is b dash. So this rule you have to remember. Students usually go wrong here. यहाँ तक वो लोग ठीक देखते हैं. From 1, 2, 3 directly M1, M2, M3, and that in binary they write. But they forget that, because see, till the last one, sum of product, what we did was, for 0 we took as complement, for 1 we took it as ये उल्टा है. Okay, so for 0, it is as it is, and for 1, it is the complement. So from f pi 1 to 3, I have the expression. So this is my expression. So write down this example, and in your notes, whichever you are writing, please highlight.
Yes, Vinda.
Finish? Oh, the next one is write down conversion between canonical form. That is, if I have the mean term, I want to convert it into max term. If I have the max term, I want to convert it into the mean term. So just write down the heading conversion between canonical form. So we have learned about the sum of product and product of sum. And then we, using this, we saw from how to convert an expression shorthand notation, and from the shorthand notation, how do I get the expression? Okay, so individually we have seen. Now we want, suppose something is expressed as product of sum, and I want to express it in a sum of product. So what we have, your product of sum was expressed as pi, and your sum of product was expressed as symbol, the summation symbol. So we have to change this symbol also. Okay, and then we will be using the De Morgan's principle, the duality principle, to change it. Okay, so now just write down the heading, and we will be seeing with an example how you will convert between canonical forms. So converting between canonical forms means converting a product of sum into a sum product expression and vice versa. So how do I do this conversion? First is for getting the SOP, the sum of the product from POS form. So suppose my product of sum is given to, okay, and I want to get the sum of product. So what I have to do, I have to change the symbol from pi to summation, because we use the symbol of sum, and we use summation symbol for sum of product. Okay, so the very first logic that comes is I need to change the symbol. After that, what we will do is we will write the numeric index of the missing variable. ये यहाँ पे देखो. From the expression, we could write M1, M2, okay, whatever, whether a mean term or max term. Now, whatever expression is given, पहले तो हम ये symbol change करेंगे, pi to summation, or summation to pi, and then we will, seeing that expression, we will find out the missing variable. So this is important. Okay, so first you just write down the keyword, change the pi to summation, and then we will find out missing variable of the expression. Okay, so suppose we will do with an example, so it will be clear. So suppose the product of sum function, product of sum I represent by pi. ये याद रखना, हाँ, because यहाँ पे बहुत लोगों का गड़बड़ हो जाता है. Even if you know, this function, the product of sum function is represented by pi. Suppose I have three variable x, y, z, and it is given by the concept product sum, which variables are present. 2, 3 mean terms are present. 2, 3 and 5. Okay, so from 2, 3 and 5, if I want, and this is the value that is given, so 2 का लिखा हमने, 3 का है, 5 का है. Suppose this expression is given to you in the POS form. So this is my question. So you write down the question. So expression in the POS form is given. F is pi, x, y, z, 2, 3, 5, which is equal to, write down this question. This is the question. And this I want to convert it into SOP form. This is the question that comes in the exam also, these type of things. I have product of some x function and I need to convert it into SOP. So once you write down the question, you tell me.
Wrote, ma'am.
Wrote? Yes.
Wrote, ma'am.
So what we do, so this is the question. So the first step is what? We change the symbol. Okay, so this symbol pi hai, so I change it to summation symbol. Now from here, if you see, 3 variables है, मतलब 0 to 7 terms होगा. Okay, so 0 to 7 terms हैंगे ना, 2 raised to 3 is 8. So from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 terms है. So out of that I have in my question 2, 3 and 4. What you will write, you write down, यहाँ पे लिखा नहीं है, you write down f is equal to summation xyz. Now what will be the missing term? From here 2, 3, 5 है, so missing term is 0, 1, 2 तो इधर है, 3 भी इधर है, 4, 5 is over here, 6 and 7. So write down f is equal to summation xyz 0, 1, 4, 6, 7. Yes, इन्होंने बाइनरी में लिखा है वो.
Okay.
But you will first write down in decimal. So f is summation xyz 0, 1, 4, 6, 7. So I wrote down, I changed the symbol, then I found out the missing indices. Then 0 ka hai 0, 0, 0, 1 ka hai 0, 0, 1. You can write down now this in binary. So for 0 term, 0, 0, 0. For 1, I have 0, 0, 1. Then for 4, I have 1, 0, 0. Then for 6, I have 1, 1, 0. ये लोग ने order में नहीं लिखा है. And for 7, I have 1, 1, 1. Okay, so these are the missing indices in binary form. Once I write this in the binary form, what I will do is I will write the expression. So in individually it is written 0, 0, 0. It is the product sum. Okay, so I should have the product first. So 0 ke jagah pe x dash. So this is my first, this is my second, this is my third. So my first, second, third. So x dash into y dash into z dash. Then I have 0, 0, 1. Okay, 0, 0, 1. So x dash, y dash, 1 ke jagah pe z. Then I have 1, 0, 0. So 1 is x, the remaining 2 will be dash. So y dash, z dash. And I have 1, 1, 0. It is x, y, z dash. You can put a dot, you can put a star, or you can write it continuous also. Then I have 1, 1, 1. So it is x, y, z. So again, I'm repeating from the function. I change the symbol first. I write down the missing term. So write down the missing term in decimal form. Write down it in binary form. Take individual binary form. And wherever there is 0, it is the complement. First term, second term, third term, तीनों terms का लिखना है हमें. Okay. Similarly, write down for all the term. So I see my question is now I want sum of product. तो मेरे पास product आ गया है. Okay, so I got all product. Now I need to create the sum. Okay, so f is summation xyz 0, 1, 4, 6. So I'll write this x dash, y dash, z dash, and I'm writing the sum. Product मुझे यहाँ से सारे मिल गए, and this is my sum. Sum of the product. Is this clear, Glenn?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Once you finish, you tell me.
Yes, ma'am. Done. Yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. I'm done.
Did you understand the step?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, write it carefully.
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
You write for your understanding from here, whatever we are doing. Like I change the symbol, then I write the missing term. This is important. Then I write it in binary,
Yeah,
an
yeah,
individual binary. I convert it into product. यहाँ पे याद रखना, I want, what you want is sum of product. तो मुझे पहले product मिलेगा and then I will get the sum. So sum of the
yeah.
product.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Done.
Yes, finished?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now the next step is conversion of sum of the product into product of sum form. So
Okay.
I give you the sum of the product. So now this is the second case. Okay. I have the sum of product with me and I want to convert it into product of sum. So write down this heading. Okay. So suppose I have the sum of product expression given by summation xyz 0, 2, 3, 5, 7. Which is given by, so this is my question and I want to convert it into product of sum.
Hello. Ma'am, I got disconnected because my light has
You
gone.
have written?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello. Yes, ma'am. I got disconnected. Can you repeat again?
Okay. Now we will do the
Ma'am, my light
second
is gone.
case. Yes, we will do the second case. So that is, I will have the sum of product and I want to convert it into product of sum. Previously, what we did, we had a product of sum and then we calculated sum of product. Now we have sum of product. We want to convert it into product
Now
of
that
sum. Yes. So
pi will
suppose,
become into sigma.
yes, no,
First.
yes, summation will become into pi. So this is my question. So you write down this question. So f is equal to summation x, y, z 0, 2, 3, 5, 7, and this is the expression that is given to you. Now this is sum of product. No. So I want to convert it into product of sum. So this is the question. So write down the question. So my first step will be, I will change the symbol from summation to pi. Then what I will do, I will find out all the missing terms. Missing terms, if you see 0 है, 1 नहीं है, 2 है, 3 है, 4 नहीं है, 5 है, 6 नहीं है. So I will write missing terms. So first step, we change the operational sign to pi. Then we find the ये missing index लिखा है. First you write down the missing term and then you write down in binary. So we have 1, we have 4 and we have 6. Then you can write down in binary. Now tell me from this expression in binary हम पहले क्या निकालेंगे? I want to convert it into product of sum. So first I will have the sum from here.
Sum, yeah.
Yes. So We write the sum of the noted term. So 0, 0, 1 है. Now
x plus y plus z.
1 यहाँ पे ये
एक नहीं लिखा है मैंने.
there is a mistake. Wait. 1, 0, 0. So 1, this will be x dash, y dash, z. Corrected.
Yeah.
Then we have 1, 0, 0. So x plus y dash plus z dash. Then 1, 1, 0. This two have been interchanged. No. This is a mistake. So here
no, ma'am. Z dash and z, y dash, z dash.
Yes. Correct this one. Correct this also.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so this is your summation changed to pi. Then I have the missing term. Then from the missing term, I write 1 here. So 1 is 0, 0, 1. So I have x dash, y dash, z. Then 4, I have 1, 0, 0. So I can write x. Instead of writing this यहाँ पे 1, 0, 0 है. 4 I know 1, 0, 0. Wherever there is 1, it is same. Wherever there is 0, it is complement. Then I have 6, that is 1, 1, 0. So it is x plus y plus z dash. Okay, so this is how I convert SOP to POS and POS to SOP. So I write down the terms question as it is. Then I write down, I change the symbol. I write down the missing terms. Then I see whether I have to write the sum first. So I write the sum.
Ma'am, and the last one, explain that.
1 minute.
The last pi is into x.
This one, it will be. Moment.
No, but the last answer. X plus.
This will be, see, 0, 0, 1 है ना, तो x dash plus y dash plus z. This is 1, 0, 0. So it will be x plus y dash plus z dash. The last one will be 1, 1, 0. So it is x plus y plus z dash. Okay, so wherever there is 1, it is the same number. Wherever there is 0, it's a complement. So you write it as product. So I want product of sum. So sum I got from here. Now I'm doing the product.
Okay. This one, right? Yes, ma'am.
Once you finish, you tell me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Now see, the last topic of such canonical form is conversion of sum of product form to a standard sum of product form. Now, what is the meaning of this is, what is happening is, suppose I have 3 variable x, y, z or a, b, c. Okay, standard form means all the variables should be there. Like suppose you say x, y, z dash or x dash, y dash, z. Okay, means all the 3 terms are present. Okay, if I have variables over here, so that is called as my standard form. Now what happens is, suppose I have a very big equation, like in the previous case you saw, no, we had 3 terms at least in my expression.
Yeah.
Studied all those Boolean law. What I can do, I can take a common and a plus a dash is equal to 1. And okay, I apply my Boolean identity. In that, I reduce that expression. Okay, so when I reduce expression, it is not in the standard form, because in my reduced expression, I might not have all the three variables which are,
Hello.
I might not have all the three literals which are supposed to be there. So suppose I have a reduced equation, then how do I convert it into a standard SOP form? Here I'm not converting it, I'm just making it standardized. So standardized means all the terms should be there. So if there are ABC, all
Okay.
with or without complement
ABC
should be there. Now just write down, when I am converting SOP, that is the sum of the product, into a standard sum of product, I am using the Boolean law, that is the algebraic law, x plus x dash is equal to 0. Okay, so I am using this.
Okay.
Okay, for POS, we will be using x into x dash. Okay, so for making standard SOP form, I am using this Boolean law, that is x plus x dash.
Okay.
Now what I will do is multiply each non-standard product term by the sum of its missing term. Suppose I have A, B, something, uska complement or something might be there, might not be there. C is not there. So what will I do? So AB is already there, then I will include this as my C term. So I will write C plus C dash. Okay, because C plus C dash is 0. Repeat this step until all the terms are there. So suppose somewhere A is not there. Okay, B and C is there. Or sometimes only B is there. So then you have to introduce A and C both for each missing variable. Okay, so let us understand with an example. Suppose I have the non-standard form. F is AB plus AC plus BC. First you understand. Now from this question, you can understand that I have three variables. क्योंकि यहाँ पे AB दिख रहा है, कहीं तो C दिख रहा है. Okay, so this is my non-standard form, because ideally standard form में A, B, C तीनों होने चाहिए, whether complement or whether not complement. But if you see, I have only two terms, two literals which are there. Means the third literal is absent. So that's why this is my non-standard form. So what I have to do now, whichever is missing, there I have to use this algebraic law, x plus x dash is equal to 0. So suppose I take the first term, I write the question as it is, AB plus AC plus BC. So यहाँ पे C is missing. Okay, ये ना plus x dash is equal to 1 होगा, हाँ 0 नहीं. 0 हो जाएगा तो ये 0 हो जाएगा. There's a typing mistake. X plus x dash is equal to 1. Cannot be 0. Okay, product में वो 0 हो सकता है, but when I have x as 1, your x dash will be 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1 only. Okay, so x plus x dash is 1. That rule I am using. So यहाँ पे C is not there. So what I do, I multiply C plus C dash because it is 1. So finally, my value remains as AB. यहाँ पे I have AC. So what is missing? B. B is missing. So I introduce B plus B dash. Your A is missing. So उन्होंने ये बीच में रखा है because they want to keep ABC and so on. यहाँ पे A is missing, so I have A plus A dash into BC. Okay, so I have introduced the missing term using this particular identity, x plus x dash is equal to 1. Now I expand this equation, so I have ABC plus dash plus ABC plus AB dash C plus ABC plus AB dash A dash BC. Now see, यहाँ पे ABC है, ABC है, ABC है. Okay, according to Boolean identity, x plus x is x. Okay, so 3 बार अगर add करोगे, this is not your normal algebra, remember. So ABC plus ABC plus ABC will give me ABC only. 3 ABC तो हम नहीं लिखेंगे. Okay, so from this ABC, 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 I am writing ABC, एक ABC. Okay, x plus x plus x plus x is giving me x only because the value is 0 or 1. This is other, so I cannot write 3ABC. Okay, so from this expression, जो common है, so I have ABC. Then A, B, C dash A की बार है. So I write it. Similarly, A, B dash, C A की बार है. I write it. And then I am left with A dash, B, C. So I write this. Okay. Repeated term will be written only once. So see, I had a non-standard form. I introduced the missing term, expanded that equation. Then I applied again repeated wala. It cannot be 3ABC or 4ABC. I will write every term once. So now all the three literals, whether in complement or as it is. So this is my standard sum of the product form. So this is how I convert a non-standard sum of product to a standard sum of product. Remember, by introducing C plus C dash, or sorry, you can write general X plus which is equal to 1.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm done.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Now the second one after this is conversion of non-standard product of sum to a standard product of sum form. Okay, so again, what I do, I will use now the Boolean law here, since it is the product of sum.
There will be 0.
X dash is equal to 0.
0.
Previous one was X plus X dash is equal to 0. Now I will use this identity X into X dash, which is equal to 0. This is right. 1 into uska 0 hoga is 0. Okay. So suppose I will give an example. Take this example. F is P dash Q. So this is the product. Now seeing the question, you can understand there is P, there is Q, there is R, S. 4 literals are there. यहाँ पे all 4 are there. But यहाँ पे नहीं है. यहाँ पे 3 है. यहाँ पे भी 3 है. Okay, so this is a non-standard form. The question I hope you have written, we are converting non-standard POS to a standard POS by using this. Okay, so this is what you will take away from this particular slide. Now, write down this example. So, we have P dash plus Q plus R into Q dash plus R plus S dash into P plus Q dash plus R dash plus S. So, seeing this, there are 4 expressions. These 2 doesn't have all the 4 expressions, so it is a non-standard form. So what I will do now, I will use the identity X into X dash is 0. यहाँ पे P, Q, R, S is not there. Okay, so suppose I take the first term, P dash plus Q plus R, S, यहाँ पे भी S dash 1 है. Okay, so both place it was a mistake typing. So S into S dash, I'm taking it as 1. Okay, so I am adding that 1 over here. So
it is 1 or it is 0?
It should be 0, na? It should be 0 only. Yes, it should be 0 because यहाँ पे 0 add करेंगे, so no effect will be there. Yes, it will be 0 only. Yeah. वहाँ पे जो पहला वाला था वो सही था. This one was right. Yes. So, because if I add 0, it won't have any problem. So, S into S dash is equal to 0. So, what I do, first term P, Q, R hai. So, S is missing. So, what I do, P dash plus Q plus R plus S into S dash. Now, what I do, I can split these 2 terms. So, P dash plus Q plus R plus S into P dash plus Q plus R plus S dash. Okay, then the second term I have Q dash R S. यहाँ पे P is missing. Okay, so I will add P into P dash, which is equal to 0. Okay, so यहाँ पे I add P into P dash because 0 if I add, it doesn't change. So then I write Q dash plus R plus S dash plus P एक बार, and here they have arranged it PQRS form. So that arrangement you do it, because standard form we go like this only. P, Q, R, S, A, B, C, D. Okay, so P, Q dash, R plus S, P dash, Q dash, R plus S dash. The third term, I need not do anything because it was a standard form.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what I do is, it is the product of sum. So I write the first term became this one, so I write that term. The second term became this one, so I write it. The third term is as it is, so I write down the third term. यहाँ पे एक term missing है. यहाँ पे there is no need to add anything because all the variables contained in this term is present. Just a moment. Okay. So this completes your mean term, max term. We will start with a new topic. Introduce you the topic.
Okay.
Revise all these things.
Yes, I'm done.
यहाँ पे s into s dash is equal to 0 लिखना. Similarly, p into p dash is equal to 0.
Yes. Yes, I'm done. Yes, I'm done.
Finished?
Yeah, ma'am.
Write down one important topic. It is your K map. Okay, this is also like we have studied Boolean law to reduce the expression mean term, max term. Okay, so K map is also like I have a very big expression. If I want to reduce the expression, see if I add this, now you have just seen the standard form, non-standard form. Anyway, we made standard and then we took that ABC 3 बार आ रहा था, so we did it once.
Okay.
But it was like little bit time consuming.
Yeah.
We had to introduce all the terms or we had to apply a Boolean identity कि हाँ कहीं तो b plus b dash है, उसका मुझे 1 लेना है, b into b dash है, उसका मुझे 0 लेना है. So all those identity, but I had used, okay. That was a method which I followed, but still it was a lengthy method. So if I want to reduce an expression, whether SOP or POS form है, बड़े-बड़े expressions हैं, okay, I might have 4 variables also. In that case, वो मेरा 0 to 15 तक जाएगा. Okay, the numbers, mean term and max term. So it becomes difficult. So we take the of K map, so which is called as Carnot map. Now what is there in Carnot? Systematic way of simplifying Boolean expression. Okay, so what is the purpose of K-map is we want to simplify the Boolean expression. Okay, so whether POS form hai, SOP form, in both the case it is working. So just remember K-map, it is a cookbook for simplification. When I want to simplify, reduce a Boolean expression, both the ways are possible. So we will be understanding how we can be reducing this. Today I will just introduce you the K-map, and Monday onwards start with the K-map. So just like the truth table, like we had seen दो variable का truth table कैसे है 0 0 0 1 1 0. Okay, so we had those truth table. Similarly, if I have three variable, then we have 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 1. मतलब 0 to 7 हम पूरा लिखते हैं. Okay, so that my input of the truth table. So same way we will be using for 2 variable, 3 variable, 4, and in your syllabus, I think till 4 variable is there. I have to see. I'll just introduce the 5 variable. Now just imagine 5 variable का अगर expression है एक ही term और वैसे 2 raised to 4 will be so many terms. Okay, so it is very difficult to simplify, apply the Boolean law. Okay, so we use another method for simplification, that is called as Quinn-Maxkluski method. So first we will study the K-map, then we will study the Quinn-Maxkluski method. Now remember something about K-map. In K-map, the number of cells, we will make a table, an array kind of table with rows and columns. Then there we will enter the value. Okay, so how many rows and columns should I make? That I have to understand. So in the K-map, the number of cells similar to the total number of variable input. For example, if the number of variable is 3, okay, suppose I have A, B, C or X, Y, Z, means the number of variable is 3, the number of cells will be 2 raised to 3, which is equal to 8. Okay, so I have to draw 8, as a 8 square box banana hai mujhe. If the number of variable is 4, the number of shells will be 2 raised to 4, so 2 raised to 4 is 16 boxes should be. Then in the K-map, I can have the SOP form and the POS form. और K-map के अंदर हम क्या डालेंगे? Zeros and ones.
Zeros and ones.
Present उसको 1 लिखेंगे. The variable which is absent उसकी जगह पे हम 0 लिखेंगे. And this is important. The last sentence. K-map is solved by making groups. So once I make ऐसा array जैसा बनाएंगे. Suppose 6 cells or 8 cells are there, whichever term is present, I will fill it with 1 or 0, and then we will make groups. Okay, so how to make groups, that you need to understand. Okay, so we have to practice so that you understand. So first what we do, don't write anything. When you solve the exam, the grouping, it will be clear. First we find the the number of variable. Then we will see कि क्या दिया हुआ है expression में, max term है या mean term है, because for both it will be different. Fill the cells of K-map for SOP with 1 respective to mean. Yes, I want you to write this. First we find K-map as per the number of variables. So if I have 2 variables, so 2 raised to 2 means 4. So write down this 10. Then you see the expression whether you have max term or mean term given. If you have mean terms given, so what you will do? You will fill the cell of the K-map with 1. जो भी mean term दिया रहेगा उसके जगह पे 1 use करेंगे for sum of product. If I have max term given, तो जो भी position का max term दिया है, like summation 2, 3, 5. So wherever that 2, 3, 5 given, I will put a 0 there. So I will fill the product of sum with 0 respective to max term. Then the step is grouping. और कैसा grouping करेंगे? We will create rectangular groups. So that rectangular groups also should be in the power of 2. So 2 कोई 2 blocks का grouping करेंगे, 4 blocks का grouping करेंगे, 8, and we will try to cover as many elements in one group. ये क्या हो रहा है, but at least write down steps. Then we will see. Once I show you the table, it will be अरे ये है. But just remember, when I have mean terms, I am writing 1. उसके जगह पे if max term का expression है, I am writing 0. If we are getting disconnected, we will again join back in the same link. Glenn finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Now see, suppose I have two variable K map. Two variable K map matlab 2 raised to 2. So four blocks should be there. So suppose I have two variable K map. So I can write it. Suppose y z है मैंने लिया है. So I will make as a square bracket. Right now you draw it and then 4 blocks. Okay, so 0 1 0 1. Two variable है. So I will have 4 combinations. So this is my mean term I'm writing. So यहाँ पे 0 0 is what? 0. So this is my n0. Then I take this element. Understand? Y z. Then you draw. Two variable 2 raised to 2. So I have 4. Okay, so I will draw 4 blocks. This is 4 blocks I am making. Then I am suppose giving yz is my variable. You can take ab also. Then the first element I write it as 0. Second block is 1. यहाँ पे दो कॉलम में लिखेंगे. First row is 0. Second row is 1. Now if I talk about यहाँ पे क्या लिखूं मैं? It is my mean term expression suppose. So I will
0 0.
so 0 0 is 0. So I will write m subscript 0. Then for this block I have 0 and this is 1. So 0 1 means 1. So I will write m1. Then here it is 1 or 0 का combination है. So 1 0 is 2. So I will write m2. And then here it is 1 and 1. So it is m3. Okay. Or suppose sometimes we write it दो variable है. Instead of making 4 blocks like this, I can make a single row वाला block. So यहाँ पे I am writing yz. So here 2 together will be there. 0 0. Now in very important thing. 0 0 0 1. उसके बाद ideally it is 1 0 1 1.
1 0 1 1.
Somewhere in your notebook 0 0 0 1. I will write 1 1 first and then 1 0. Every time I will do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how you will remember the sequence 0 0 0 1 1 1 and then I have m0 0 0 is m0 0 1 is m1 then I have m3 and then I have m2.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now see, how do I group these adjacent mean term? Just see an example over here m0 m1. So I can make as a rectangular grouping. So I can club these two together. Let me see if I can. So So I can group M0, M1 together. Then I have M2, M3 together. So I can make this group M2, M3. Then I can make M0, M2. So I can make
M0, M2.
Okay, this two group. Then I can make M1. See, nowhere I am marking M1, M2 नहीं कर रहे हैं, rectangular grouping, diagonal grouping नहीं कर रहे हैं हम लोग. Okay. So suppose I can group M0, M1, M0, M2, M1, M3, or M2, M3. So this is what they are telling. These are the possible combination of adjacent mean term grouping. You have written this?
No, I'm writing the
Write it. Only remember this part.
I just said mean terms.
Yes. Finished?
Yeah.
Now comes 3 variable K-map. Okay, now 3 variable K-map means 2 raised to 3. So I will have 8 cells. Okay, so suppose I call the variable A, B, C. Now don't go for all these explanation. I will show you how I can. If you draw, you will understand it better. So 3 variable K-map. So suppose 3 variable, I take it as A, B, C, or you can take X, Y, Z. So what you do is, suppose on this side, I say that मुझे AB का एक group बनाना है, and then C. Or you can take A alone as well as BC also together. Okay. So in that case, my number of columns will be more. Here, suppose AB, and this is my C alag se. So AB means 2 variables, 2 raised to 2 is 4. So here I am having 4 combinations. So 4 rows are there. Again, remember 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. This is something I showed you in the last slide. And then for C, I have only 1. So 2 raised to 1 is 2. So I have only 0 and 1. Same thing, I can write it A or BC. ऐसे भी हम लिख सकते हैं. Okay. Now, once I have this, let us write the terms over here, the mean terms. Okay. 0, 0 और ये cell में 0 है. So A dash, B dash, C dash. ना? So A dash, B dash, C dash. यहाँ पे this second cell combination. So I have 2 zeros and I have 1, 1. So जहाँ पे 0 है, it is A dash, B dash, और 1 it is C. यहाँ पे I have 0, 1 and 0. So 0, 1 is value of AB. So A dash, B and C is 0. So that is C dash. Okay, so similarly you fill this one. This is my 3 variable K-map. A, B, C, or I can write A, B, C. That way also. So in that case, I will have 2 rows and I will have 4 columns. That is also possible. But 8 cells should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, just a moment. Suppose I want to write the mean term. What it will be? M0.
M0.
This will be M1.
M1.
M2.
That will be
M3.
M3.
There will be M4 here. M4, 1, 0, 0. Then I have M5 over here. M6, 1, 1, 0 is 6. And then 1, 1, 1. And then I have M7. So this is what you have to remember. Because instead of this A dash, B dash, C dash, we have seen no reduced mean term. So this is M0, M1, M2, M3, M4 is here, M5 is here, M6, M7. Okay, so these mean terms present. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this was my 3 variable K-map. Now I'll just introduce you to K-map, then we will go ahead next class. Variable K-map. So 4 variable, I have A, B, C, D. I have A, B together, C, D together. A, B, 2 terms are there. So 2 raised to 2, 4 combination. यहाँ पे C, D है. Again, 2 variables. So 2 raised to 2 is 4.
2 combination.
So 0, 0. So I have 2 raised to 4. So 16 cells will be there. 4
cells.
rows, 4 columns. So again, remember 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Okay. And then you can write down the expression wherever. So here 0, 0, 0, 0 ka combination. So all are dash, A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash. Then 0, 0, 0 combination. So A dash, B dash, C dash, D. So you draw these two brackets. Here you write down the expression and यहाँ पे तुम वो M0, M1, M2, M3 लिखो ये वाले में. Okay. So just let me see after this. Just I'll show you one. So this will be my 5 variable. Now when I talk about 5 variable, इसका मतलब नहीं है कि मैं A, B, C इधर पे लूँगी, D इधर पे लूँगी. No. So suppose I consider A अलग से and then B, C, D, E. Okay. So this is my, no need to draw.
Sure.
We have 5 variable, but I'm just explaining. So usually 5 variable तो लोग सोचते हैं यहाँ पे A, B, C ले लेंगे. No, that is again.
A is kept as 0.
So A, for A is equal to 0, I have B, C, D. So this becomes easy. Okay. For A equal to 1, again B, C, D. So actually I am dealing with the 4 variable map. So whatever I am doing, वो A का value 0 है. Means A dash is by default attached. यहाँ पे A is mean terms or something I'm getting means my A is A only because A is 1. यहाँ पे हर एक के साथ A dash attach हो जाएगा. यहाँ हर एक के साथ A attach हो जाएगा. Okay, so my because see what I wanted, why we went for K map is to reduce it. So if I draw 2 raised to 5, 32 cells, again entering those mean terms. See, कभी-कभी वो easy लगता है, but whenever everything comes together, sometimes we get confused. So it's better to write all these. Wherever there is 0, it's dash. Wherever there is 1, and 15 will come over here. Remember 0 to 15 because ये cell में 1, 1, 1, 1 है. Many times students ऐसे लिख देते हैं M0, M1, M2, M3 ऐसे series में and M15 comes over here. No, M15 is here because 1, 1 and 1, 1 is matching over here. So that's why you write down the mean terms over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will be ending today's lecture with this one. I will